The three of them are going to hold on with 5 kilometers to go. This will be a real show at the end. A lot of adrenaline pushing the group behind them, the ambition, the desire to stand out. Let's see, I'm checking if Movistar may be lined up. Orlu and Saular. We're not really sure, but there's a Movistar. On the wheel of the Little Trek riders, they still haven't organized the train. Car 1, Car 2, Car 3, and Car 4 to launch Jonas, Jonathan, Mila in the sprint. Today, the bets are varied. Some with Paul Mañeres, others with Jonas, Jonathan, Mila. Dylan Groenewegen, whose team is working all the time to see if they can launch him, if they can serve as a springboard for the rider who is also dry in. They haven't been able to win, and there are about 5 kilometers left. Lucho, suddenly the danger appears. Lucho, I'm listening to you.
There he is, around the Roman circus, there is the danger. There is the GW car, GW Shimano bicycle, made only for winners.
These last kilometers are brought to you by GW Bicycles, the brand of Colombians. Bicycle.
The Colombians, 9 seconds. Chemo, will he make it or not? Only 9 seconds left. Filippo wins up front.
No, he doesn't make it. Last year, Cui won. Another illustrious sprinter. What's his name? Cui. Hello. Hello, Cui was last year's winner. He's not going to make it. There's going to be a sprint here. Let's see, because it would be frustrating for the Trek team. Well, they have Sobrero over there, who's a great ruler, who was marking Filippo Ganna. But I think this is going to be decided in the sprint by Luchito.
4 kilometers, 300 meters, 9 seconds. Attention, they're already getting Groenewegen into position. The decathlon team isn't showing up. Neither is Tobias Andresen's team. Now the Little Trek team has appeared, Ruben. There they are in a line. First, the Unibros Rocket team. They're the ones bringing them up there. Lucas Kubis has appeared at the front, leading the way. The national champion of Slovakia from the Universo de Seda Blanco team, Lucas Kubis, is at the front. He belongs to Groenewegen's team. Ruben, 4 kilometers.
And the three of them continue. Let's see if Eben can hold on. We don't think so. There's a white dove floating and hovering around here on this main avenue. No, the pack doesn't forgive. And it's only 6 seconds. The group is right on top of them. There are 3 kilometers and 700 meters left to finish. In the city of Rome, in the eternal city, Odie is closing in on the 3 who tried and did very well. Well, the 3 are going for the finish, but it's nothing like that. The pack is surging forward in this curve. There's Astoria Jersey, the national champion, who's up front right now, and the leaders' team is showing up. 3 of them working for Jonathan Milan. There's just a slight gap between the leaders and the group. The line that's about to connect immediately, and things are definitely going to heat up in the pack. There you have them. Pippo Ganna keeps pushing. And Tevi. The escape ends. Of course, the group rushed in. It's going to be organized differently. The Pulse people show up. There's a man with the watchmaker who got involved. He's going to measure himself in the back and comes here from Rome. The city of Julius Caesar, the emperor of the finish, of the sprint. Mirko is gone. Lucho, I'm listening. Come on.
Mirko Maestri is coming. Attention, the finish suits him very well. There's a Dylan Groenewegen, and it favors Paul Magnier more than Jonathan Milan. Let's remember, Magnier weighs 70 kilos. Dylan Groenewegen also weighs 70. Magnier is 84 kilos. It's harder for Jonathan Milan. He's 1.94 meters tall. The other lighter one is Dylan Groenewegen, who is 1.77 meters tall, more agility. This has a 5% gradient. They brought Mirko back in. 2 kilometers 200, 2 kilometers 200. The pink and blue team is showing up, pink and blue. That comes out again. Let's go, Lil Track, Chevo.
Sir, let's watch the Lil Track. He's ready to race Milan, and they're doing well. I don't see Magnier anywhere.
The musicians have arrived. The musicians have arrived at the last minute, but they made it, and it's opening. With the coordinator who picks up and delivers with Tarello, the door of scares is opening. Let's go! Bernal peeks out from the left side. Let's see who he wants to bring in. But Lil Trek's team stands in front. A Movistar jersey appears at the front of the group. Everyone is gripping their handlebars. It's the end of the Giro d'Italia. And at the finish, the king of the sprint, Lucio, I'm listening to you.
Yeah, taking the third line. Here comes the one who was delayed. Ready. They've settled in. They're carrying me through the pain like cotton. Their teammates from Soroku and Esteb are still unsettled. Little Trek hasn't shown up. Giant has appeared. Here comes the great Jonathan Milan. Giant Wagon is everything. They're launching him. Molmagny is in third position. One of them pulls off now. Grunwagen's man is ready. The uphill is coming. The climb. There are 800 meters left. His teammates will come in the last 500 and shake things up. His teammates are getting out of Andressen's team is appearing. It's still Andressen. The Giant prepares to move and the Purple Lion charges in. They're entering the final uphill turn. The Lion takes second place. Teammates, jump, LeBron, get down. Jump for it. Jump, jump. Here come the three. Jonathan Groenewegen. There's a man coming up on the outside. Remy Rocha, now in second. Phenomenal, fundamental, add any adjective you want. Now the bomb has finally gone off, the pressure is over, and he reigns in his homeland. Phenomenal! Fet and Roda, Jonathan Milan, phenomenal. And no bigger Ganchemo Nieves Samuel.
Today then when? If he didn't win today, surrounded by his people, in his country, in his home, phenomenal. There it is. Jonathan Milan has won the stage, Samuelito.
I was wrong about Eulalio losing yesterday and about Milan not being able to win today. But it's nice to be happy when you're proven wrong. It's great that Milan won at home. It's great that Little Trek won because they had a bad Giro despite Chaikone having the blue jersey. That's great. Really excellent sprint. An incredible power that this big guy has.
All right, perfect. Let's hear from Nevesita. What do you think about this victory by Milan? He had to win today or never, right?
Well, I wasn't convinced that he was going to win. I've said it many times. He bobs his head too much. He's a rider who, I repeat and insist, pushes too big a gear for himself. And it's not the same to ride in a team pursuit as to do a sprint. It's completely different. So, well, I'm really happy because you have to see how hard they've been fighting to get a victory. Even though they really don't ride like a team either. Like I've said before, they go more like a group.
Well, and look, Luchito, who took the lead on the little climb.
With power, Chimo, the power, the strength, he won with power.
With power. Let's see, who came in second? Was it Maniel? No, I think it was Tobi.
No, I'll tell you. Milan with 3:05.50, Giovanni Lonardi from Polti, all of them with the same time. Third, Paul Penhout, fourth, Dylan Groenewegen, fifth, Marius Michel, sixth, Jens Blobridge, seventh, Tobias Andersen, eighth, Corbin Ström, ninth, Stone, and 10th, Luca Mosdato. 11th place was already announced as Paul Magnet.